The portrayal of the Latinx community has historically been negative. Stereotypes have always been prevalent throughout history. Common portrayals you see in film, media, and television are drug dealers, criminals, laborers, and sex objects. There is a significantly less amount of Latino representation in the media. The Annenberg School of Cultural Communicators project found that between 1969 to 1978, only 2.5% of primetime TV characters were Hispanic. In 2019, there were 567 missing Hispanic/Latino characters out of 1,300. 4.2% of Hispanic and Latino directors across 1,300 films. In 1921, the start of the Latin lover stereotype began. A Latin lover is often handsome and dark in appearance with a strong accent from a Latin country and a perpetual winner with women. In the documentary The Bronze Screen, Spaniard Antonio Moreno established the title of Latin lover. However, Hollywood then went on to immortalize this in the film The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse in 1921 by casting the actor Rudolph Valentino, who was from Italy. Oftentimes, casting of Latino actors and actresses were portrayed by someone who wasn't actually from a Latin country, but from Europe. Then, in 1922, Mexico bans Hollywood. The portrayal of Latinos in the media was continuously negative, which prompted letters of protest, which were sent from the Mexican government. Álvaro Obregón, the Mexican president, banned the import of movies from studios that denigrate his people. Costa Rica and Honduras also complained, and on November 6, 1922, a representative of the Motion Picture Producers and Distributors of America signed an agreement to avoid offending those part of the Latin community. After this, depictions became slightly less negative. In 1935, the casting of white actors in place of Latin actors continued. In Border Town, which starred Paul Mooney, a white actor, as a Mexican law school graduate. Some influential people from the 1920s to 1950s are José Ferrer and Anthony Quinn. Puerto Rican José Ferrer was the first Latino to win an Academy Award for acting, and Anthony Quinn, a Mexico-born actor, who won the Supporting Actor Oscar in 1953. In 1962, Rita Moreno became the first Latina to win an Oscar. She played a supporting role in West Side Story with non-Latina Natalie Wood, who played the main role of Maria. In 1976, Lupe Ontiveros played a role in Charlie's Angels. However, her character was a maid. She mentioned toward the end of her career, she played a maid over 150 times. Though this was often the character she portrayed, she made her mark in other roles such as Zoot Suit, Real Women Have Curves, Selena, and Desperate Housewives. Unfortunately, she still did not receive the recognition she deserved. After her death in 2012, she was not honored during the 2013 Oscars in Memoriam segment. In 1983, Al Pacino's over-the-top performance in Scarface, where he played a Cuban who was a fiend for cocaine, led to an all-time high of the Latino drug lord stereotype. These stereotypes do harm the portrayal of the Latinx community. And in 1989, Edward James Olmos became the first Chicano to earn an Oscar nomination for his role in Stand and Deliver. However, Thomas Gomez, whose parents are from Spain, is considered to be the first Hispanic to earn a nomination for a supporting actor, though he isn't Latino. In 1993, the whitewashing of Latino characters continued. There were 6 non-Latino Academy Award nominees, with only one being a native Spanish speaker for the film The House of Spirits. These actors portrayed Chileans even though they are not from Latin descent. 3 out of the 6 nominees ended up winning an Academy Award. This whitewashing continued in films such as Evita and A Beautiful Mind. In 2002, Jennifer Lopez was cast in the film Made in Manhattan. This role can be seen as an elevated maid. This movie received some poor reviews due to the stereotypical use of the romantic comedy trope. Some influential people in media from 1990 to the early 2000s are Jennifer Lopez, known for many roles such as Made in Manhattan and Selena, Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell, and Mike Vitar from The Sandlot. In 2013, Alfonso Cuarón won an Oscar for his directing in the film Gravity. This win began the 5-year streak of wins for Mexican directors. This included Alejandro González Iñárritu in 2014 and 2015, Guillermo del Toro in 2017, and Alfonso Cuarón again in 2018. In 2018, the movie Coco hit theaters and made more than $731 million. Coco also won 2 Oscars, one for animated feature and the other for original song. In 2001, the movie In the Heights was the first big-budget musical from Latino creators. This movie premiered in theaters as well on HBO Max, and there were predictions of making $20 million on opening weekend alone. Another film that made headlines was Encanto. The box office for this film was $256.8 million. Some influential Latinx people from today's society are Sofia Vergara. She's known for many roles, including her role as Gloria Pritchett in Modern Family. Eugenio Derbez is an actor, writer, director, and producer. Selena Gomez is a singer, actress, producer, and businesswoman. And Lin-Manuel Miranda is a singer, songwriter, actor, filmmaker, and playwright.